Hello, my name is Sarah and you're watching Ego Love English. In today's English lesson, I will be explaining the differences between will be, going to, and the present continuous. I will study English. I am going to study English. I am studying English tonight. These are examples of will be, going to, and the present continuous. These examples talk about something in the future, and it may be difficult to decide when to use them, but this video should give you a better understanding. Let's use a story to better understand. So imagine we're planning a trip to the beach. Everyone wants to play games, relax, and eat food. For the trip, there are a few things that we need to bring. Everyone decides to bring one thing to the beach. Because I have an umbrella, I say, I will bring an umbrella. I will bring an umbrella. Maybe you say, I will bring food, or I will bring towels, or I'll bring snacks. Side note, I'll is the informal way of saying I will. We both use I will or I'll in this case because we made the decision to bring the item while we were speaking. In the moment of speaking, I decided, oh, I'll bring an umbrella. Or you decided, oh, I'll bring the snacks. There was no intention to do so before the conversation, but while you were speaking, you decided you will bring the snacks. We use will when we make the decision to do something in the future while we are in the middle of speaking. Here are some more examples of using will. I came home from work and sat down with my mom. It's almost 6 p.m., close to dinner time, and my mom says, "Are you hungry?" I reply, "Yes, I am." My mom says, "All right then, I'll make dinner." I'll make dinner. My mom was not planning on making dinner until I said I was hungry. She decided to make dinner during our conversation. It doesn't matter if the action is in the near future or the far future, just that you made the decision while you were speaking. Another example, you're in class and your teacher says, "We need someone to lead the class project at the end of the year." We need someone to lead the class project at the end of the year. And you say, "I'll do it." I'll do it. You did not plan of doing this until it was mentioned by your teacher, and you decided in the moment. So the I will examples that we have so far are, I will bring the umbrella, I will make dinner, and I'll do it. Go back to the beach example. Imagine that later that day, you see your classmate, and your classmate asks you about your trip to the beach. And you say, "Yeah, I'm excited. My friend John is going to bring snacks." My friend John is going to bring snacks. Because I am explaining what my friend already decided, I cannot use will. I have to use going to or the present continuous. And at this point, it's good to know that going to and the present continuous are flexible. In many situations, you can use either phrase with almost the same meaning. So you can say, John is going to bring snacks to the beach, or John is bringing snacks to the beach. Both work. In the earlier example about my mom, she said, "I'll make dinner." I'll make dinner. But look at this example. I'm going to make dinner. Do you want some? I'm going to make dinner. Do you want some? She already decided to make dinner before she asked me the question. She already made the decision, therefore she cannot use will. She did not make the decision in the moment of speaking. I'm going to make dinner. Do you want some? Back to the example where You are in class and decide to do the class project. In class you said, "I'll do it. I'll do it." Imagine you go home and you tell your mom, "I'm going to present the class project at the end of the year." I'm going to present the class project at the end of the year. When talking about our plans and schedule for the future, we normally say going to or use the present continuous. Most of the time, we know our plans in advance, so you will use going to in the present continuous most often. So what is the difference between going to and the present continuous? The present continuous is mostly used for future plans with specific times and dates. For example, let's say I have plans to meet my cousin at 2 p.m. tomorrow. My friend asks me if I want to come over and play video games tomorrow at 1 p.m. I say, "I'm sorry, I can't go. I am meeting my cousin at 2 p.m. I am meeting my cousin at 2 p.m. It's a plan with a specific date and time. Another example is, I have a haircut appointment on Friday. I would say, "I'm getting my haircut on Friday." I'm getting my haircut on Friday. If there is not a specific date and or time, we usually say going to. I am going to get my haircut soon. I'm going to get my haircut soon. I do not have a time or date set, but because I've already made the decision, I will use going to instead of will. Here's an example using will. My friend says, "Wow, your hair is long." And I say, "Really? You think so?" My friend says, "Yeah, it looks a little weird." I say, "Okay, I'll get it cut soon." I'll get it cut soon. My decision to get a haircut was made during the conversation at the time of speaking, and that's why I use will. I will get my haircut. I am going to get my haircut soon. I am getting my haircut tomorrow. The first one, I decided to get my haircut while speaking. The second one, I decided to get my haircut before the conversation. The last one, I decided and planned my haircut at a specific day or time. This is the main differences between will, going to, and the present continuous. Now, there are some other ways to use going to in specific situations. Some examples are, I'm going to ride my bike this week. I'm going to ride my bike this week. I'm going to clean the house later. I'm going to clean the house later. I'm going to do my homework tonight. I'm going to do my homework tonight. Because we don't make specific times or dates for these activities, we can use going to when explaining them. You can also use will and going to when making predictions. For example, back to the beach trip, you might say, I think Luke is going to come. I think Luke is going to come. Or, I think Luke will come. I think Luke will come. However, if you're basing your predictions based on evidence or things you can see, you use going to. For example, you can say, look at the clouds. I think it's going to rain. The clouds are the evidence for predicting the rain. So because you can see the clouds, you think that it will rain. Look at the clouds. I think it's going to rain. Another example is, your flashlight is dim. I think the batteries are going to die. Your flashlight is dim. I think the batteries are going to die. In this lesson, we learned how to use will be, going to, and the present continuous. While deciding when to use these different grammar points may seem difficult at first, using them repeatedly in different situations will help you better understand when to use them. Practice makes perfect. Thank you for watching this English lesson. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more English learning content. Hope to see you next time on A Go Love English. Bye!